We live? There we go. We got the good old notification from Streamlabs. There we go. We're live. Come on. Pop up, stream. There we go. What's up, y'all? I am excited to stream today because we have here, let me get switched over. We're gonna get right into it, right? Oh, I need to find let me find one of these, right? I need to find the background music for today's stream, but I have just the Pokemon standard tier maker like page. But then I have starters, mainline games, and spin-offs that we are for sure doing today. I don't know, and also why did I say I was gonna find music and then skip right past it? Here we go. Ooh, I like this one. I'm pro Johto music. We're gonna run with this one. So this is the music for the entire stream from Studio Matcha US. Let me make sure. Okay, that audio should be good. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet, but that should be all right. Yeah, I don't know actually. Now that we got that up, got a couple things. So the past week, I always like since I stream once a week, I always talk about my week at the beginning, right? Back from beating. Wait. Back from beating the normal mode of Mario Arcade. No way you can beat that game. That's awesome. Dude, how much is it? Okay, hold on. How much does it cost to get one of those? Because every time I play those, it's like the most fun thing ever. But what's up, Pizza Pasta? How you doing? Can you obtain one of these machines? Yo, what up? Happy to finally catch a stream. What's good, Carter? You're catching a good one, bro. I'm excited for today's stream. No shot. It costs 14 grand to get one of these. Dude, could you imagine, right? How awesome life would be if I had one of these in the house. Like, life would be so beautiful if I could have one of these in the house. But then that's not all for today's stream. I also got a beautiful brewski that can get cracked open. And it will get goddamn cracked open, alright? If you know me, oh, what a beautiful sound. If you know me right, you know Bush Light is like my love. So, this is a beautiful stream. We got lo-fi chill music, a brewski cracked, and some Pokemon that we can talk about. Hold on, let me get switched back. There we go. So I'm excited. Because I think we do this. I know I've made multiple Pokemon tier list videos way back in the day. Like those videos I want to say are unlisted or privated, one of the two. But I do it like every year because it gives me an excuse to chat about Pokemon with y'all. And it's like easy. So I'm just going to start. Hold on. SS plus. And dude, for some reason my like I have this thing where I'll get like a phrase and I'll have a phase with a phrase. What a rhyme. And it's poop sauce for the week. I've described so many things as poop sauce over the past week because I think that shit's funny. Well, I don't know you, but I don't know you because I never took you. I'm not quite an alcoholic. I like, the parents offered me a brewski pre-stream and I was like, sure, and I'm gonna take it on stream. I gotta renew my license and I'm gonna drink beer all the time. Hell yeah. But I'm gonna start with what's easy. I just introduced the poop sauce tier. Your poop sauce. And this might be the worst starter they ever made. I don't think anyone's gonna like challenge me on this take either, honestly. Like this, and how I'm gonna rank these, by the way, is I'm gonna like do the full line. So it's not just like the pure starter. It is, God, what's the middle? It's Sobble, whatever the hell the middle phase is, and Inteleon. And it's certified garbage. And I don't think there's actually another starter that I'm willing to put in this tier of like trashness. And then also, this is where you'll see my fire type bias, which I have learned is a thing I have as of like recently. Fuck Sobble. Thank you. That shit is super turbo garbage. Super turbo giga poop sauce. Sprigatito in mid tier. I put that in the thumbnail because I just didn't know what to put in mid tier. But honestly, I do feel pretty close to that way about Sprigatito. I don't think it's like bad. I just feel like it's very derivative of Litten, which I think is just way better or way more cool. But that also might be the fire type bias coming in. So I'm gonna do what I do in all of these starter tier lists, and we're putting Tepig at S, and I don't really care to argue. It's my favorite starter due to sheer nostalgia bias. Like, there are starters that perform better in their games. Like, Infernape is probably the strongest starter in terms of, like, in its game. Because it just whoops. Infernape just absolutely destroys Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Like, it is so much stronger than the other two in that game. Even though, and this isn't to say Torterra or Empoleon are, like, bad, but it just wins. Like, you get OP moves on that guy, its stats are crazy, and it wins against all the gym leaders. Like, it's just so shamelessly broken. So I'm also putting Chimchar in this tier as well, which I don't know if it's my favorite starter, or no, I mean, it's Tepig, but it's my favorite non-Tepig starter. And another thing, right, Tepig, I was on Twitter, like, yesterday, and that was part of what made me come up with the idea of doing this for the next stream. But apparently Tepig is, like, super giga hated on, and I can't wrap my head around it. Like, how do you look at this Emboar fella? Sadly, when you pull up images of Pokemon, we're good. You would think Emboar would be in the clear, but you truly never know with the Pokemon community. But how do you look at this guy and not think he's fucking awesome? Like, look at him. This dude is magnificent. How long do you think before Gen 10 comes out? Thinking of buying Scarlet for comp, party wants to wait till next gen. Honestly, I think Gen 10 is still a ways out. I think Legends ZA is going to be the big Pokemon game of either this year, or I could even see it still dropping early 2026. So I think you're safe to cop Scarlet and Violet. And I also we'll talk about Scarlet and Violet when we get here, but I think those games low-key are overhated at this point. They run like absolute dog poop shit, but they're fun games. I think Emboar is crazy fire. Dude, it's one of the most elite shinies they ever made. The red, but with the blue flame, is like beautiful. But I don't know. I'll never understand how people don't think this shit is hype. And it's significantly more hype than both of these guys. Like, I'm a known Samurai hater from my friends, and low-key, I don't think it's that bad. My hatred is turned down. Like, I wish it was cooler, but low-key, like, this kind of saves it. The Hisuian form is straight swag. And then, I don't know, Serperior is, like, cool in concept, but I just don't care. It doesn't do anything for me. Like, I guess I should rank them while I talk about them. So I'll put... This might be unpopular. And, I like Oshawott and Duat way more, but I feel like I like Meowscarada more than I like Samurott. Makes him look like Rotom. I see what you're saying. But, oh yeah, but to get back to what you were saying, Pizza Pasta, you should definitely cop... I would cop Scarlet and Violet, just because they're fun games. The one thing I will say, and my brother told me this, and it's like mind-boggling that this game was released in this status, right? But Scarlet and Violet runs so good, not good. Good is way too much of a... It's a lot. But it runs better in handheld than it does on console. Like, I was playing the game Switch docked on my TV and was like, why does this game look horrible? And run horrible? And crash randomly? But if you play it on handheld, the game actually runs pretty decent. And it's because the Switch, like, LCD screen or whatever is 720p versus your TV is probably 1080. So it's like the game was programmed not to work at 1080, but to work at 720 instead. So if you play it in handheld, it's pretty fun. It's still broken in some ways, but I like Gen 9 now. I've started to turn around on it. Is my favorite. He's on God, Carter. Because the thing with this Pokemon is, like, the theory with the line is heat. The legs, and then it devolves, like it loses legs like real life snakes did, is sweet. The problem is this thing's stat spread is like buns, like giga trash. In game, it does nothing. Like Lilligant and Whimsicott and all the other Unova grass types just perform better than Serperior does in that game. Like, its speed is its only stat that's like really worth giving a shit about, because defensive starters are like, just let me beat the game fast, please. And I don't know. This thing in Gen 5 just also gets no hype moves, which is a grass type problem. You get Coil, which is fun for setup, but like, none of these moves are like hype. Like Samurai, you get shit like Razor Shell early, which is fun in the mid game, but this thing just gets nothing. But if it was Grass Dragon, it would probably immediately make it shoot up a tier. Where's the tier? No. Chat. No. Okay. Let me know. I probably dropped like a bajillion frames. Hold on. Stream health. It says my stream is healthy. No, but like, is that... Y'all let me know, is this a me, like a my end problem? I don't know. I hope my stream, my viewers dropped. I think the stream like lagged out or something for a second. God damn it. It always, something got to happen with the Wi-Fi at every stream. The moves it gets are a serious problem. I thought the game was hard when I was a kid. It buffered for a bit, but now it's back now. Okay, I'm glad. That was odd. But Skeledirge is elite. Like, I fucking love Dirge. Dirge is my boy. Just because, like, look, he's a crocodile that's on fire. And is fire ghost. And also gets this cracked, broken, shameless move. Where's it at? Where's Torch Song? I know it learns Torch Song. Where is it? It literally learns Torch... Yeah, here we go. This move is shameless. So shameless. 80 power, and it always raises your special attack. And it's so broken. And it gets unaware as its hidden ability, which makes it hard to deal with. It's like, Jesus Christ. What an absolute goat. And then... I don't know. I don't know what I really think about Quaquaval. I think I like it more than Sprigatito, but I feel like I won't put it in that A tier, personally. Like, I do like Quaquaval. Like, I think the fact that it's doing too much, I kind of like, which is, like, a weird thing, because normally a lot of my problems with Pokemon is, like, at least modern Pokemon designs will be, like, they're doing too much. But I feel like he's not doing too much. Or they put the ghost type on anything, it's instantly my favorite. And, wait, I gotta read that again. Bro, they put ghost type on anything, it's instantly my favorite in that game. On top of that fact, it's a croc bro too. It's so good. Chill, pizza pasta. But I do like this thing. I wasn't, and I really like the base form. I think this little guy is adorable. So I'll put him, I have to manage all my tier maker tabs. I feel like top of B is like pretty honest. And then we'll just go in order until like something comes up. But we're doing it again. I like Charmander more than these. Yeah. And then I'm putting these guys in A. I do like Bulbasaur more than Squirtle, but all the Gen 1 starters are like the best ones they ever made. Like, it's crazy how they've had 9 generations and still have not been able to top Gen 1. In terms of, like, all 3 of them are awesome at every single stage. They're iconic at this point due to just the development of the franchise. Like, it's awesome. And then, chat, I have a question as well. Because this question dawned on me, like, right before the stream when I was looking at the tier list. How should I handle the Hisuian Mons? Like, should I count this guy as both Typhlosion and, like, Hisuian Typhlosion? Or should it just be, like, the Johto variant? Same thing with Rowlet and, Samurott. Well, I guess I probably wouldn't move Samurott too much. I do like the Hisuian one a lot, but it doesn't, like, break my brain. I don't like it because it's Blaze can be water type. I can kind of see that. Honestly, the only thing that made me really like this Pokemon was using it in game. I wish you got Moxie in game first off. Any Pokemon with Moxie is like instantly mad fun. But it gets the move Aqua Step in game, which is Torch Song, but it always raises your speed. So like, to me, that's like, it's not as good as Torch Song. Torch Song is like very shameless in terms of it being broken. But this is mad good for sweeping. Like, you can easily with Moxie just kill shit and like boost your speed and your attack and like sweep. It's fun. I like him. Does it count the regional types? I feel like Hisuian should be different. The ghost type Typhlosion is on a different level of cool. I agree with that. I guess the only thing would be with that is that like you do like it is just Cyndaquil and Quilava, and then the final form is the only one that's different. Like, it's not a whole different Mon the entirety of its, like, evolution line. So I don't fully know how you would handle that. As of now, though, I've honestly, because of my Johto video, which I'm going to pull up for VOD reasons. The Johto video right here. No way that video is 3 months old. That's horrible. Time flies. But because of this video and my recent replaying of Johto, I just have a lot more of an appreciation for really everything Johto does as a game. And I like the starters more than I think I ever did before either. But what I will say is my most recent playthrough of Johto has given me a whole new love of Totodile. I absolutely love that little guy. It's so good within its game. Like, you get the ice moves that you need for Lance. You get either Ice Fang or Ice Punch, depending on if it's Gen 2 or Gen 4. And it's just dope. And another cool thing, and it's kind of like a weird Gen 2-ism, is that Feraligatr evolves at level 30, which is absurd. You just have this... Oh, crap. Wrong one. You have just this guy at level 30, which is insanely strong in Johto. Like, it's so good. And I don't know, I just like it. It's a big ass crocodile that's on 2 legs. And I know it gets fun moves. Like, it gets Sheer Force, which is a broken ass ability. Like, I know back in the day, like, it's probably not good anymore because of the competitive Pokemon power creep, but like in Gen 6 you could run like Life Orb, Sheer Force. And I think this guy got Dragon Dance too. Yeah, and you could just break everything. It was awesome. So I like that guy a lot. I've always fucked with Feraligatr for real. He's that shit in the mid stage is like a pirate kind of thing, so it's Fire Line throughout. I never actually even put 2 and 2 together there. I'll have to look up Bulbapedia. Croconaw. Because normally they always have like some sort of tab on like design inspiration. Let me see if I can find it here. Trivia. Here we go. To be based on a crocodilian. Is that like a term for crocodile, or is that like a crazy thing? Prehistoric theme. You know, it's like cavemen is what it says it's based on here, which I see with like the like sash thing it's got going on. Either way, love this mod. A very elite starter. Chikorita, I'm sorry, it's bad, but I don't care. I like actually, no. Let me look at Meganium again. Hold on. Because I love Chikorita. I love Bayleaf. I love it because of the anime. And I grew up watching Ash and Ash's Bayleaf kick ass and thought it was awesome. So I'll always love this Pokemon, even though it has a lot of the similar problems of Superior, to where its stat spread is just like, who cares? Like, none of these are like, this isn't moving anybody, especially not on a grass type. But I don't know, I always like this thing. I think in Gen 4 it gets some pretty good moves too. Yeah, you get, like, it's fun in game a little bit, except for the fact that it loses to every single Johto trainer ever. But you get, like, Poison Powder. Magical Leaf's legitimately good. Like, I don't know, you get the screens. Like, you get a lot of gimmicky, silly status and support moves on this thing. It's just, you want offense out of your starter, I feel like, more often than not. Oh, I see that now. I think there was an episode of the anime that had a Pirate Crocodile. I could totally believe that, because the anime is like a Saturday morning cartoon more than, like, an anime, honestly, in terms of just, like, They'll do an episode where they have to take or like battle or like handle a wild crocodile that's just wreaking havoc. I'll probably put Chikorita top of B. I think it's just in-game performance for me personally lowers it a little bit, because I would never in my life ever choose to use Chikorita over the other two unless I was like, I like Chikorita. Chikorita looks so cheeks. Yeah, it's, what is Chikorita based on? Hold on. I'll pull up the Bulbapedia for that one too. There's like, what, the trivia tab? Yeah. Dude, I love this artwork though. The Gen 1 and 2 Ken Sugimori artwork is like, the watercolor is like beautiful. Is based on sauropods. Huh, I wonder. No, I guess not. But I wonder if the Gen 2 starters are based off of like Chikorita over Snivy's crazy, but no, but I understand why you would prefer it, because this is pure like nostalgia. I like this thing because of the anime, and I'm not gonna ever be able to be like truly honest about it. It's based on like a pear, a Belgian endive. What is that? Look like some sort of like herb thing going on. And then a necklace, which is like the Vine Whip. Dude, okay, hold on. This thing using Bayleaf, Vine Whip, anime. Hold on. Dude, this right here will let you buy into the Bayleaf. Wow. Bro, No Wade's bitching a Houndoom. Can I get Vine Whip? Sweet Scent, no one cares. Body Slam, like, where is Vine Whip? There's no way this simply can't be all the moves that this mon used in the anime. Vine Whip, here we go. That looks weak sauce. That is not how it looked when I was a kid. All right. I don't know. Yeah. And then I think Torchic is probably, I don't know. It might be my least favorite fire type in terms of like just design. I don't know. I don't like Scorbunny much either. I'm putting him there. I just don't. Like I don't like, I feel like this is like it's too much. This is too much, this is 1000% like an anime character, not a Pokemon. Like I'm normally, like I grew up on Gen 5 in that era, right? So like over-designed Pokemon is not a problem to me. But this shit is not a wild monster. This shit is a character in a children's show. Let's be so honest here. I don't know. Reboot type. I think his outfit's fire. This shit is so bootiest. And I don't know. I think Gen 8 has just the shittiest starters in general. Like, I like Grookey a lot. Look up Snivy doing moves, bro. I watched the anime. No, he might have been. I think you're right. Because I know that the... Okay. Holy. Let me just... Where's the videos at? Here we go. Holy old YouTube. This is 3 years old, bro, and you're editing your like this? Are we serious? Wow. I did not mean to put an emoji. Was Ash ever really a dickhead, though? I feel like he was always, like... At worst, he would be like a punk. Like, when he stole the, Misty's bike and, like, shit like that. I felt like Gary was always more of the asshole. Leafs. Okay, hold on. This got to be powerful. Dude, the black and white anime looks, like, legitimately good. Like, this still, like, looks good. Like, it's just because it's, like, YouTube compression quality. Ew, did it shit on a Golurk? Wow. Okay, no, hold on. This thing might be kind of badass in anime. I might just not have been remembering. That's powerful. Yeah. I don't think it's going to move the needle, but I'd have a little bit more respect for Snivy. Maybe he'll move up to back a B. We'll see. We'll have to see how this develops, though. Trico is also, I don't know. Low key. Okay, here. I'll do this. Because I don't like Trico much either. I don't know. Sceptile's kind of decent. But I'm telling you right now, there is nothing worse in this world than starting a Pokemon Emerald save and choosing Trico. I'm sorry. This shit is trash. Like turbo dog shit. Look at this move pool that you get on this guy. You get your best stab move, which is weaker than pound and quick attack. Even after stab, it's base 30 power after factoring it in, right? It is going to be not learning another move that doesn't suck ass until level 26, aka right after gym number 3. And it doesn't even win against the third gym, even though it's electric type, because its shit is electric steel. So you can't, like, it's so bad. I'm sorry. This mon sucks. And if you've played Emerald with this guy, you know he sucks. It's designed on, like, Sceptile. Once you get Sceptile, it's pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Sceptile, I don't think is, like, horrible, right? And in Gen 3, you get good moves. You get, like, Leaf Blade at, like, super good move. It's special in that game, and it always feels like it always crits. Like, it's good. But Sceptile and Grovyle are legitimate garbage in Gen 3. Like, turbo dog shit. It's bad. Dude, it's so bad in Gen 3. It's so bad. And, like, I've only played Oris all the way through one time. So maybe it's better in Oris, because you get the Mega Stone, and they'll fix its moveset. But God, like, compared to Mudkip and Torchic and Emerald, Trico is just, like, so bad. And that being said, I don't like this thing much either. I feel like Blaziken is, like, everyone hates on Tepig for being a firefighting starter. When this guy is so much uglier, it's, like, not even funny. And then don't even get me started on Speed Boost Mega Blaziken. This shit is so shameless and broken. And, like, anti-fun to play against. I agree. I think Mega Sceptile helps a lot. And I think if I were to play Oris with it, I'd probably like it more. Whenever I play Oris, or whenever I played Oris, I used Swampert. Because Swampert's, like, elite. But yeah, this thing is weak as hell. Like, Combuskin is like, look at it. It's literally a walking dick. Like, it's trash. And Torchic is cute. Like, I don't dislike it, but I do not really. I don't know. I feel like this is like Giga hating, but like this feels like I like all these other guys more. So I don't know. I'm gonna do this. Whatever. That's fine. Because we got the GOAT Mudkip, who will confidently put himself in S tier. And then, I don't know, Piplup is I like both of these. I feel like both of these are pretty good. I think I like Torterra a smidge more than Piplup. I don't know. The thing with Turtwig is he's a very similar problem to Trico in that he just isn't that good in Gen 4. Like, Torterra is good, similar to how, like, Sceptile is good in Gen 3. But, like, God, this thing struggles for, like, a while. Like, your best move is Razor Leaf until so late in the game. It's just like, eh. I don't know. Like, it's a shame. And I think Grottle is, like, very ugly, but he's very funny. I like Grottle. I like the ugly shitter middle stage Pokemon. And I think that's probably part of why I like Tepig so much. I love Pignite, even though that thing is hideous. Or Rabbit. That's the leak, right? Because I could get behind Will Rabbit being better than Mudkip, but there's no way, like, all of this fan art, like, this fan art shit is not even sniffing Swampert's balls. It's not. Like, I'm sorry, it just isn't. I do like this Rabbit, though, and they should bring him back, because he's a cute little guy. And I think he might actually, like, as a starter, have a better design than Mudkip, but in terms of, like, the full line, as well, dude, Water Ground as a starter is, like, so beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful. You win with Mudkip in Gen 3 so easy. You win against the first gym because it's a rock. You win against the third gym because you should have marched out by that point and you're Water Ground with Mud Shot and you, like, one-tap everything in the gym. And then you win against the fourth gym because it's fire. Like, this thing puts in work in Gen 3. And it's because of the Water Groundness of it. And I don't know. I'll put Piplup here. I think Empoleon is sweet and it's definitely better than all the shit in this tier. Chespin, I'm sorry, gang. It's gotta happen, bro. It's gotta. I don't know. That is not what the name of this. Whoa. Why are we out here doxing me? All right, there we go. But this guy is so unbelievably hideous. I don't know. I just don't feel anything towards it, really. Like, this is kind of cool, but it doesn't. Is this a weird thing to say? But this just doesn't feel like a starter to me. I don't know. It's not like over-designed like Cinderace or anything like that. I just feel like this seems like a wild mon that you would like find in the wild and then evolve. Not like the final form of what the professor gives you, you know? Grass fighting is heat though. This is a fun typing. So I don't know. I feel nothing towards Chespin, really. Like, it's not, I don't think it's, like, horrible. Like, I don't think it's poop sauce tier. It's not as bad as Sobble. But, I don't know. Fennekin is also, like, I like it, and it's grown on me with time. Even though, like, Delphox looks a little weird. Not gonna lie. But I like that it's, like, a mage. And that it's, like, a wizard. I don't know. I just like magic stuff. Like, I grew up on Wizards of Waverly Place. I think magic is just cool. But what truly carries this Pokemon, Fire Psychic, is awesome. It is so much fun to use a Fire Psychic type. Because I don't think it's not very common. I think the only other one is maybe like Armor Rouge, which is just like poop sauce. I know what you mean. He's crazy underwhelming. Gen 6 was the first time I picked the water star, not the grass one. And yeah, and it's like, it's tough when there's Chestnut and then there's Greninja right there. Pete Spots, you gotta chill. I know what you mean by Breakson. But I like Delphox. It's grown on me a lot. Fire Psychic is too fun. I'll probably move it. I'll probably put it there. Like, kind of smack dab in the middle. Delphox, on the other hand, is a pass. No, this thing is definitely a little ugly. I don't know. I think the stick being like a wand and like envisioning it as like that makes it a lot better. But like the fur is like kind of all over the place. And like, I don't know. I don't like the pose it has either. Like the pose, I don't know. It's not doing much for me. I think in game though it looks better, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Delphox X and Y. Let me see like footage of it. Cause that art versus like it's like stanced in game. Low key, the back model of this mod is fire. Like low key, like this is sweet. I'm not gonna lie. It's just this pose has done a lot of bad press for Delphox. But yeah, this is heat. Like, this is not bad. And then Froakie. I like Froakie. I don't know. I don't know where to put Froakie, really. Let me look at it again. Or specifically look at Greninja. Because, like, I don't care for Ash Greninja. I stopped watching the anime by the time that was a thing. But this guy's like, and he gets Protean, which is like mad annoying, but at least it makes sense. Like, I don't know why in God's Green Earth Cinderace gets Protean, or it gets like Libero, which is the same thing. Like, why can this Pokemon change its type? Like, at least here it's a like a ninja with like camouflage. I think it learns camouflage via level up or something like that. I swear it learns camouflage. So like this makes sense to me on why it gets that ability. But Cinderace, they like put it on there because that Pokemon would be irrelevant dog shit without it. It's like, what are we doing? I don't know. I'll probably put it like here. I don't know. I don't really love the Gen 6 starters at any. Actually, here, I'll do this. I think I like Delphox more. I think I just talked myself into Delphox. But Greninja's definitely hype. I don't know. Like, this is mid. This is, like, awesome. And then this is, like, good. I don't know. I feel like this makes it seem like there's a lot of mid-tier starters, but I think all of these are good. Rowlet. Low-key, the thing with Rowlet is, like, it low-key gets saved to me by Hisui and Decidueye. I was not sure how I felt about this guy for the longest time, but I think he is hype as shit. Like, grass fighting, he goes from, like, this, like, archer archetype to, like a warrior, almost, with, like, these, dude, the talons, like, look at the talons on this guy. Like, this shit is awesome. Certain reptiles change color and gender and all kinds of physical things about themselves depending on their environment, so it's fire for a Greninja to have effects. I don't know. I like Hisui and Decidueye way more than normal. And I feel like that makes me like Rowlet more. I like it more than Quaquaval. I don't know if I can do more than Bayleaf. Like, the nostalgia for Chikorita is just too high. Because Chikorita was, I think, wasn't my first starter ever, but it was one of my first starters ever. Like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver was one of my first games. And then, Litten, which is a mon that I used to kind of hate. But now, both because of Smash Brothers and competitiveness, like, I think this thing is hype as shit. I'm sorry. The big-ass cat wrestler with the whole, like, championship belt that it constantly is, like, flexing. Like, this thing is hard. And it is definitely the best Gen 7 starter to me. And I'll put him there. I don't know. Not that Blastoise, like, it's an awesome tier. I love Blastoise. It's OG. You can't not love Blastoise. Like, come on. But it's definitely my least favorite of the Gen 1 starter trio. Popplio's, like, who gives a shit? I don't know. I never really liked this thing. I think the fact that it's Water Fairy is, like, the best thing about it. like easily. Like this, the water fairy type here is, oh, okay, that was accidental. But the water fairy type here is awesome and putting a lot of carrying hard a lot of this. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel much towards Popplio really at all. Brion, my beloved. No. Brion is ugly as shit. And it doesn't even get the fairy type until final. Yeah, this thing is poop sauce. I'm sorry. It's not that bad, but it's definitely back of this. For sure. I don't know. And then Grookey is like my goat. I love Grookey. I think I made a whole Grookey video back when they announced him on how awesome he is. He's my favorite. Because, like, look at him. Like, it's the only Gen 8. It's like the best thing about Gen 8. Real ones remember the Ultra Moon Nuzlocke with Lit and Talk to Him. The 40 episode Nuzlocke that I just quit. I didn't even lose. I just stopped uploading it. God, that was a whole different era. But that thing put in work in that Nuzlocke. Like, swear to God, carried me for a long time. I somehow, like, I remember I got a team wipe. Or, like, I almost lost every single thing on my team to the Totem Wishy-Washy. But then somehow my Torracat saved my life in that Nuzlocke. I don't know. This guy's awesome, though. Look at him. Like, you gotta see footage of Grookey. Look at him. Look at him, bro. How are you not gonna tell me this is not one of the best starters they ever made? Like, look at him. There's simply... Look at this. There's no way you can convince me that this thing is not one of the most elite starters they ever made. I'm sorry. He's awesome. He's getting him moved. He's getting the anime stimulus package. On him being sweet. So I don't know. This is probably about right. No way I spent 37 minutes on the starters. That's wild. But yeah. This guy's awesome. Or not this guy, but these guys are awesome. Dude, Brion is like... I don't know. It's not... It just does nothing. Like... I don't know. I think it's the nose. I think the nose is what sells, like... is hard. Like, it sells Popplio. And then Primarina is just saved by the typing. If this shit was pure water, it would be pure ass. I'm telling you right now. So yeah, this is probably about right. I don't know. I don't really care too much to like order like the middle sections. Like this feels right to me. No, Infernape is too hype. Like, I like Rillaboom, but I'm not gonna lie, Grookey is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. No, Rillaboom's hype, never mind. In my head, he always has the drum, but I don't think he... Like, this... I don't like that he always has the drum. I feel like this is doing too much, but this is hype. So, I don't know. Yeah, this is probably about right. And now I'm moving on to... the was this mainline games? Yeah. Also, so I was looking through Tier Maker before the stream to like pull up the tier lists I wanted to make. Dude, there is no possible way that there is an anime waifu tier list with 1,200 waifus on there. I don't buy it. I feel like this is gonna like lag my like, there's no possible way that someone went and organized all of these images together. And there's also no way, like, this is like some of these characters are mad irrelevant. Like, I don't know most of these characters because why would I? But like, this is like Yui from K-on's little sister. Like, this is a minor, in two ways, minor character. Like, there's no, like, you have to be so gooned out to be able to know all these characters. I'm sorry. There's just no possible way. You gotta rank them, bro. It's gotta happen. All 1,200. The only problem with that would be, like, I don't know most of these characters. Like, I'm just gonna look through, like, this. They have the random girl from Golden Boy. Carter, you've seen Golden Boy. Like, this is just the swim teacher. They got Asuka, who's, like, if you like Asuka, you probably have some, like, problems. Because Misato is, like, by far, like, Evangelion's not the kind of show where I feel like you should have a waifu, because all of the women have, like, and not all of the women, all of the characters in general have, like, huge dramatic problems. Like, Asuka is, like, super anger issued out. Rei has, like, literally zero personality, being is, like, a subservient robot. Misato has, like, crazy vices. Dude, the swim... No, Golden Boy is elite. And the swim teacher being on this list is elite. But you have to be so gooned out to, like, know all of these characters. And, like you have all the fucking Lucky Star girls? Like, who cares? Like, I don't know. That's crazy. And then furry girls, Samsh or Pass. Like, there's some just really crazy ones. Maybe... Like, the Smash or Pass tier list is especially crazy. I don't know. I'm doing mainline games. We're going to do the goats and poop sauce. There we go. All right. So we're going to start with the easy ones. Sword and Shield. I almost want to, like, let me know if I should do this or not, right? But I almost want to make a video hating on Sword and Shield. The only thing stopping me is, like, I don't want to make a video hating on anything. Like, I feel like just making a video of me being negative as hell is, like, not fun for anybody. But there are genuinely so many issues with Sword and Shield on so many levels. And it's just so frustrating to me to see people be like, Sword and Shield wasn't that bad. When it's, like, easily the most dog shit Pokemon game they ever made. Like, it's easily so much worse than Scarlet and Violet, it's not even funny. So, I don't know. I just don't want to make a video hating on it, but I, at the same time, really do. Then we'll go with the goats, which are going to be Gen 5, because that's the kind of person I am. And then make it an AVGN, maybe. Yeah, dude, let me get... What's, like, the craziest, like, the... God, what was the name of the walking pile of shit? God, what was it? Okay, I'm actually gonna, before I Google this, I'm gonna... Yes, bro, well, the bullshit man. Should I get a reel the bullshit man to have on the video? I don't know. It's just, like, so bad. Like, Sword and Shield is, like, the Pokemon, it's the worst Pokédex they've ever made. Like, there are very few Sword and Shield Pokemon that are good. Like, I can go through and probably count the amount of lines that I like on, like, one hand. Where is it? Gen 8. There we go. Rillaboom. Fire evolution line. Corviknight. Fire evolution line. Dreadnought. I like a lot. Cramorant's really funny. Toxicity's hype. I like Centiskorch. That's 6. Grimmsnarl is 7. Surfetched is 8. Phalanx is 9. Ice-Cube is 10. I'm not going to count Hisuian Pokemon because that's dishonest. There's 10 Pokemon that I like from this game. Everything else could not give less of a shit about. Inteleon, trash. Cinderace, ass. Greedent is funny, but, like, I don't care. Orbeetle is, like, kind of interesting, but, like, at the same time, I just don't care. Thievul is, like, our 1000th Dark-type Fox Dog Pokemon. Eldegoss is, like, the definition of irrelevant. It was saved by Unite. Double is, like, fine. Boltund is, like, Manectric, but, like, less cool. Colossal is, like, turbo dog shit because it's rock and fire. I don't know, like, all these Pokemon I just don't care. Like, this shit is all trash. Gen 9 is, like, way better. Mouse, like, the starters here all clear. Low Kicks is hype. Mousehold is hype. Garganackle is hype. Ceruledge is hype. Bellybolt is hype. I like Kilowattrel. Mabostiff is awesome. Grafaiai is awesome. Toedscruel is funny. Scovillain is so unbelievably fire. Like, Gen 9 is just so much better. I'm sorry. Gen 8 sucks. Turbo dog shit. Or I need to hop back on Pokerogue. I haven't been on that. Honestly, same. And I know that there's a ton of new updates to Pokerogue. Maybe I'll stream that next. I don't know. I haven't been on my account for that game in, like, probably a year. Like, honestly, since the last time I streamed it. But yeah, and then another problem. I'm going to go on a Gen 8 rant, right? Another problem with Gen 8. The game has the worst story in Pokemon. Like, Gen 3 story, as much as I love Gen 3. Here, actually, I'll show you how much I love Gen 3. Right here, right? Bang. Gen 3 story at least, like, shuts up. and it's like paced fine enough. Like the story of like Team Magma wants to make the entire Earth land, and that Team Aqua wants to make the entire Earth water is like so dumb. It's like, this is not real. Like, it's Pokemon, so obviously it's not gonna be realistic, but this is like dumb, like very just dumb. It's a dumb story. But Gen 8's story is like so easy, or like is so dumb that any dipshit could predict what's gonna happen 8 gym badges before it happens, and then they're gonna have it so you finally get to the end of the game. You're in Victory Road, you're fighting the Elite Four. After the first trainer battle in the Elite Four, 3 hours of story. It's like, bro, I'm at the end of the game. Like, let me like fight the champion. Like, don't let me do 3 hours of bullshit dog shit story that no one cares about. Like, let me finish the game. Like, here, I'll try and, let me see. Hold on. Right? If I go to Pokemon Shield Let's Play, right? I don't know if this is public anymore or not. It might not be. I don't know. Playlist is public, so I'm guessing the video is probably alright. Look at this, right? Winden. This is when we get to Victory Road, the final city in the game. And then all of these guys are evil that any idiot could predict were evil from all the way back at this point in the series, right? And then finally, there's the champion. After like 3 hours of like, who cares content. It's just so garbage. Like, that game sucks. And there's no one that on planet Earth that will be able to convince me Gen 8 isn't dog shit. After seeing the trailer for the new... Wow, I can't read. After seeing the trailer for the new Smurfs movie, I always think of the bald dude when I hear Gargamel. Gargamel, I see you. Okay. I get you. I don't know. This will probably be my top 3, though. And then I'll be generous with A tier. Fire Red Leaf Green, for sure. I don't know if Platinum versus Fire Red and Leaf Green is kind of tough. Because it's like, I think Platinum's probably a little bit better. Like, the story's better. I think the Pokemon selection is, like, pretty equal in both of these games. It's kind of just nostalgia. I'll do Platinum above it. And then I'll do Heart Gold, Soul Silver up here as well. And, oh yeah, also in Poop Sauce is Pokemon Let's Go. And is this Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl? Yeah, those are also... Low-key, no. Yeah, no, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is like the all-time low of the Pokemon franchise. And then Scarlet and Violet. I'll put in B for now. I don't know. Oh my fucking god, Pokemon. What's up, Billy? How you doing, bro? Your new video was gas. I watched it in like a couple... Whenever it came out, I watched it the day it came out. Shining Pearl, Loki. It's like fun, but to me, it just as a remake like fails. Like if you remake a game and it's not better than the original, then like, what are we doing? Why are we wasting money and dev time on this shit? I don't know. I think it's fun, and another problem I have with the game, and same thing with Let's Go, is it just like neuters the difficulty. Thank you, brother. That's what's up. But they neuter the difficulty of both Gen 1 and Gen 4 in both Let's Go and Shining Pearl. Like, this game is like, I don't know. And maybe this is going to make me sound like the biggest old head ever. But, like, when I was a kid, I could play Pokemon and I could barely read. And I was still able to, like, progress in the game. You know? And, like, do that kind of, like, I could progress and enjoy the game. So, like, why are we making these games so easy that the game beats itself? You know? And it's kind of the same thing here. Like even just like little stuff, like the fact that like the Pokemon and me mechanic and the friendship mechanics make it so you can just live on one hit even if you shouldn't. The AI is horrible in that game. Like I remember the first, or not the first rival battle after you get started, but the one right outside of Jubilee. Like the opponent wouldn't use super effective moves on me, even though it has them. And it's like what are we doing here? Like I don't know. None of these games are too hard. But I want the games to at least make me be engaged. And I think that's what Black and White does like super fantastically, is you really shouldn't ever fall too far behind or get too over leveled, but the game constantly does things that are like engaging. Like the Getsus battle and like the Elite Four in general are all like, you have to try, you have to pay attention. And I feel like in these games you just don't. Cole said Pokemon Gold is goaded for real. Sheesh. On God. That's true. I was playing 4. Emerald locked the fucking same. Emerald is so good. Like, it has its problems. Its story is not good, like, at all. But I don't know. Maybe it's all nostalgia for me, too. But it just feels like so much like Pokemon. And I can't explain it much more than that. But, like, the Pokemon selection is fantastic. The music is fantastic. The difficulty and skill curve is beautiful. Like, you won't ever be underleveled, but you won't ever be overleveled. It's phenomenal. I feel like Diamond and Pearl I'm going to put here. And it kind of for similar reasons to Shining Pearl. Maybe I'm hating on these games too much. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, it is still Gen 4. But it's just Platinum outclasses these games so much. In terms of, like, just the overall experience of the game. I don't know. It's like the perfect vibe for Pokemon. It's like, I think the music is what does it. Because Gen 3 music is like... Hold on. I'm going to do a little bit of Gen 3 glazing real quick. Also, I'm taking this jacket off. It is hot as shit in here. Hold on. Dude, this is like a thrifted jacket and the zipper just doesn't work. There we go. Jesus Christ. Dude, I actually look like the final boss of alcoholism right now. Hold on. Oh wait, wrong side. Budweiser shirt. Bush Light in hand. This is a beautiful stream right now. I'm feeling fantastic. I got a nice little buzz, but this is awesome. But yeah, Gen 3, like, and I'm not gonna play the Oris music, even though honestly the Oris music is like fantastic. I'm gonna do surf theme. This is to me is like, it's so pleasant. It's so beautiful. Like, come on, bro. Come on. And then, watch this, bro. Hold on. Dive music. Wait. Nobody wants it dropped. Like, come on, bro. That is, like, fantastic. That is so beautiful for the ears. That reminds me a lot of this. This is a crazy poll, and I don't think anyone will know what this is, bro. But when I was a kid, bro, like, I loved Shofu in his music. I don't care. Like, the Pokemon raps, like, when I was a kid... No way there's a new Shofu song. That's okay. Hold on. Now I'll have to do that after stream. But dude, the beat on this is the dive. And it's so awesome. It went so hard to me when I was like 10 years old. Like, it's so awesome. And then, wait, hold on. And then the Steven theme might be like my favorite champion music. Like, it's so good. Like, the pace of it, and like you said, the sound font for Gen 3 is insane. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is awesome. Yeah, no, Gen 3, dude, I don't know. Like, all of the problems with Gen 3, like, its story stinks and stuff like that, I just can't care. I don't. Like, I play the game, I hear the sounds, I see, like, the basic landmarks of, like, oh, my Marshtomp is whooping the third gym's ass. This is awesome. Like, just all of the stuff in Gen 3 is beautiful. Or, like, catching an Absol right before the Psychic Gym just to smoke it with that. Oh, smoke it with Dark and Ghost type moves. It's beautiful. And then, hold on, let me get this music back up. And let me make sure my volume's right. Hold on, actually. And then there's one song in Gen 3 that's really crazy to me. Hold on. I'm going to play this as well while we're talking about it. But, dude, the Drought theme is insane. And not in, like, a it sounds good way, but, like, in terms of, like, how the hell did this get into a kid's game? Like, bro. That's insane that ended up in a Pokemon game. that song. And like I think the context is it's literally when like the earth is becoming like when shit's going bad with like the overall climate of the world. You couldn't pay me to care about Pokemon stories outside the side games. Talk to him. That's on God. Low key though, what I will say, and I'll give this game credit while I'm here, Gen 7 story is like pretty good. Like Ultra Sun and Moons is like weird, but I prefer it as a game, so I'm gonna put it higher than the original Sun and Moon. But I think Alola's story is actually like legitimately pretty decent. Like not even just like for a Pokemon story, but like Lily's arc with Lusamine and the Aether Foundation is all pretty decent. And then uh, I'm what we call a sucker for Gen 1 and like the Game Boy era Pokemon games, so I'm gonna put them higher than I should, and I really don't care. To be honest, I'm putting Crystal here. Yeah, I don't care. Like Crystal is again, I'm a sucker for the Gen 2 sound font. Like I mean Ekrutik is like the example I can think of. This quality right here 17 years ago. This is how you know this shit's about to be fire. But like it's so good. And I just love it. It's so good. I love Johto. That video I made on Johto has made me love it so much more. And there's one other song I really, really like from here. I think it's Olivine. Yeah. This song is fucking awesome. Yeah, no, I love Gen 2. Like raw Gen 2. And the Game Boy Pokemon games are still so good. I'm sorry. They hold up. Yellow does not though, I will say. Low key, I'll put it there. I just Gen 1 has the best starters ever. So why am I forced to use Pikachu? Like there are cool things about Yellow that are super unique and interesting, but it's not nearly as good as the OG Gen 1. Ruby and Sapphire is tough because I just don't I play Emerald whenever I play Gen 3. Like I haven't touched Oris probably in like 5 years. Remember the Pokemon Red commercial with the bus? No, I'm looking it up. Ah, Pokemon Red commercial. Oh, this is this one?
Hey, little buddy, want to ride? Yeah, whatever. I'll be right back.
What is he doing?
Pokemon.
No chance. No chance. No chance they compacted the Pokemon. That's awesome. No, that is I've never seen that. Rare unreleased? I see why. What the hell? That's awesome. I won't snub them, but I'm just gonna put them in this like category of like these are the original games, and unless I have something to say about them, they're going in the middle because they're like good, but they have like better versions elsewhere. Ooh, Legends Arceus is tough because I just recently actually finished Legends Arceus. Like I went back to it and did the final area and beat the game, and I think it's really really good. Like I think it's the best Pokemon game of like probably the last 10 years ish. I don't know. I don't think it's better than Gen 7, but it's absolutely the best Pokemon game they've put out in the Nintendo Switch's lifespan. But I don't know if it's top of B or like low A for me. I'm going to do this because I think it is like it does the open world so much better than Gens 8 and 9 in terms of like I think the problem with Pokemon and open world is that balancing the game and making it like engaging the whole way through while still sticking to like the linearness of the 8 badge or I guess Scarlet Violet's like 18 badges, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like where you're just doing these like checkpoints of battles that are supposed to test you, but because it's open world, you can do them in any order. And oftentimes you're either mad underleveled or mad overleveled, and there's no real good way to like pace it. And I don't think just having it like scale based on your level is good either, because I feel like you should be rewarded for grinding, but I don't know. It's just a nightmare to balance a open world Pokemon game. But Legends Arceus, since it doesn't focus on battling and focuses more on its story and capturing the Pokemon and actually exploring and engaging with the landscapes, I think it just does open world so much better than Gens 8 and 9 does. And also musically, it's fantastic. Like it's a lot more low key, as every single open world game soundtrack is low key, but it's really good. I don't know. People call the game ugly. I'm just convinced those are people that are looking at Twitter screenshots and not actually playing the game. I don't know. Let me find like what's a good song. Let me find Jubilife. The Jubilife remix is really good. If that's the one I'm thinking of. Like it's just very pleasant. I don't know. I just really love the vibe of the Legends games, and that's why I'm so pumped for Legends ZA. Like, if they do Kalos like this, I'll be very happy. And Arceus was fun. I just never beat it. I had a good time on release. That's what my experience was with it for the longest time. I think ZA, I think it, I don't know. Hold on. I feel like they'll say it at the trailer. Or if during the trailer. Hold on. Awesome. Okay. Beautiful. I love that they put this right here conveniently so it covers the text. But I don't know if it'll be that visible on stream, but it does say releasing simultaneously worldwide in 2025. So it is this year. Gen 6 is hard because I love Gen 6. Like, here also Pete Spots away. You said something. Let me read it first. One of my only gripes about Mystery Dungeon is that they, I'm guessing that says gave an inverse explanation as to the procedural Holy, I'm a little buzzed. Trying to read is hard. As to the procedural generation, like just make it a fun gameplay mechanic. I agree. I don't like when games try and like explain why it's a game. Like just like Fire Emblem did that with the turn wheel, and it's like, bro, just say you want people to be able to redo turns if they mess up. Like, don't try and shoehorn it into the story. But I just had a train of thought. Hold on. We'll get to Mystery Dungeon games here as well, because we are doing the side games as well. Oh yeah, Gen 6, hold on. Gen 6, it has its problems. Again, its story. What the hell? How did I end up here? Okay. But this right here, like, oh dude, I'm gonna get chills. I watched this trailer as a kid, like, I swear 5 million times. Like, so many times. Like, seeing Pokemon in 3D for the first time, like, I was 9 years old when, no wait, I was born in 04, let me do some math. 8 years old when this trailer came out. And like, so seeing the trailer and hearing the music is like something else. Oh, the music, bro. Oh my god, no, this trailer, when I was 10, bro, my mind was blown. Oh, and the starter review. With the orchestral music in the back, dude. Oh, this so good. And I think, don't they reveal Megas or something? That might have been a different trailer. But seeing Pokemon, like seeing the 3D when you're like 8 years old is like so earth-shattering. It's so, And I don't know, X and Y has its problems, for sure. Its story is like very half-baked. In Kalos, I think as a region is just pretty underdeveloped. But I don't know. I'll always like I don't know. This part of like it's a story a little bit. Or this is about to be a story, but I remember the game had just came out and my parents had bought me and Vance X and Y. Vance is my little brother. And I had actually asked them, I was like, hey, can we play hooky? Because as a kid, I think it was like an episode of SpongeBob or something. But there was an episode where SpongeBob played hooky. And that was like just a thing we would say, like, hey, can I play hooky? And we'd get like one hooky day a year where we could just skip school. And so me and my brother skipped school on the Friday this game came out, and we sat our asses on the couch 6 a.m. because we went to the morning release at GameStop and played through the game on the couch next to each other. And it was like the most magical shit at like 8 or 9 years old. I was probably 9 by the time the full release happened. Like, I remember catching my first fletchling and like doing rival battles with the PSS with my brother. Oh my, so good. And the music, X and Y music is so good. Like, I don't know, I'll always love this game like a lot, even though it has its problems. Not what did I just click on? How? Okay. No, no, give me like all the rival theme. I think this theme was hype. Yeah. Like just really good, like orchestral probably isn't the term, but the soundtrack is so good in this game. It's mad underrated. So yeah, I'll put it here. I think top of B because I think it does have things that hold it back from being like this tier, but it's so good. And I think I'll do Oris honestly the same way. And I'll do that. I like that. I think the biggest thing for Oris for me in terms of like it being awesome was this. Hold on. Okay. Was this, dude. Like, because I grew up on Emerald, so like being able to at like 10, 11 years old fly over the region on Latios was like genuine magic. And the music too. Oh. Yeah, no. And then DexNav is also like the greatest thing ever. Like, let me find. For Elicify, yeah, I'm skipping that one. I'm good. It's all just shiny hunting shit. Like, can I find like, I don't know, just footage? Whatever.
What is up, everyone?
But like the fact you could see what was on each route and hunt for it from the bottom screen, and it has all these like the menu icons on there, like for like your Pokemon menu, like your 6 party members, it uses those icons. Like it was just so charming and so well done. But I want to say that's it. This is probably what, yeah, I don't know. I'm not looking at it and seeing anything that I'd majorly change. Yeah, this feels good to me. Which means now it's time for spin-offs, which are... Okay, let me get some music going again. Spin-offs are weird. The Pokemon spin-offs are super odd. Still never played. I would recommend it. I don't know. I'm sure copies of Oris now are, like, stupid. But I would recommend it. Oh, there we go. Like, what... low key. This game has avoided the Pokemon tax. 35 is not bad. That's cheaper than it was on release, which is not something you can say for most of the Pokemon games. But I'd recommend it a lot. It's really fun. It's pretty easy. Like, it makes Gen 3 a lot easier, but I don't know. A lot of like the quality of life and the fun Oris stuff is just really good. I like it. I don't prefer it over the original because I don't think it's possible due to nostalgia, but oh, you don't have a 3DS? Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's because the reputation for Oris is like not that great within the community. I don't know. Maybe it's changed, but when it came out, everyone was like, it's good, but it's not a better remake than Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Which, I mean, it isn't, but like, I don't know. I think it stands on its own really well. Pokemon Ranger on top Thrill C. I need to think about it. But what I'm going to do first is go through all of these Japanese games that I don't know what they are. Pokemon Box is I've never played. Do you guys know about Pokemon Box? Or is that some like niche... a niche thing? Because this game is like very rare. And it's like not even really a game. It's literally like Pokemon Home. Like, can I find any gameplay of it? Like, yeah, it is literally just Pokemon Home, but like a multiple $100 game. It's insane. But if I haven't played, like, I've never played Pokemon Channel. I don't really even know what it is. I've never played Hey You Pikachu, even though I almost bought a boxed copy of it at a local retro game store. I had to stop myself because I haven't played it, but I know it sucks. Haven't played Detective Pikachu. Pokemon Play. I think that's like the shitty, like, PC game they made back in like maybe early 2000s. Yeah, and it just looks horrible, like just turbo horrible. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to rate it. I haven't played it, but I know where it would probably go. All these Japanese ones. I think this is Pokédex 3D. That's barely even a game. I don't know what this is. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Is it Pokemon Puzzle Challenge? I haven't played it. I can't tell which Ranger games these are, so I'm just going to put 2 of them away, and we'll just use Ranger as, like... Isn't Pokemon Box just Pokemon Bank for the GameCube? Yeah. And it's, like, a stupidly expensive game. Like, I kind of would, like, if I had infinite money, I would buy it just for, like, the bit of owning Pokemon Box, but I unfortunately do not have infinite money. How much does this shit cost? Yeah, loose, just for the disc, it's $800. Complete price, complete in box, is over $2,000. So yeah, I'm not going to be playing that one anytime soon. Pokemon Rumble World, I didn't play. I don't know what these ones are. All DreamWorks, don't know what that is. Pokemon Duel, oh, I remember that. Hold on. I don't know if anyone will remember this. This was like a Pokemon mobile game, and it was like turbo trash. Like, they got rid of it and deleted it so fast, but I definitely played this game. What else is here? My Pokemon Ranch, I've never played. I can't tell what that is. 3D Pokemon Pokedex Pro, who cares? Dream Radar. I'll rank Dream Radar. That could be fun. You play Pokepark? Oh, you know it. Oh, yeah, 1 and 2, baby. I got both of them over there. I love Pokepark. And especially... Hold on. Dude, the trailer for this used to hit as a kid. I swear. I don't know if it was the music or what. No, there was one trailer that was like mad emotional. Hold on. Is it this one? I think it is this one. Maybe. Because it had like... Yeah, bro, this one hits. There we go. Okay. That one I'll probably never go back to. I know it probably wasn't that great, and I was just not... I went back to Poképark 1, and it's very simple. It's a very simple game, but I think it's actually not that bad. I never played the second one. I didn't know there was one. The second one's really good. Because you get to play... It's not just you playing as Pikachu, but you get to play as Tepig, Snivy, and Oshawott. And they all have, like, different overworld abilities that they can do. So, like, Tepig, I think, can, like, charge into things and break, like, boxes and things in your way. Oshawott can swim. I don't remember what Snivy could do, but you could, like, easily switch between them. It was mad fun. I didn't go back to that one. I only replayed Poképark 1, but... I don't know. I imagine that if I like Pokemon... Wow, hold on. Slow down. Slow the roll. But if I like Poképark now as an adult still, kind of, I probably would think Poképark 2 still holds up a little bit. But I'm going to start with... Oh, actually, I have a confession to make. I've never played Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So, yeah. But I will do... Pokemon Coliseum is the best side game. And I'm not really here to argue about it. It's so good. It's so good. Its animations are so good. Its music is so good. Its story is actually, like, interesting. The Shadow Pokemon is awesome. Like, it's so good. Dude, the thing with Pokemon XD is it's similarly to Pokemon Box, not to the same degree. It's just very expensive. It's $220. And like, I'm not gonna spend $160 on a GameCube disc. I'm going to spend $220 and get the whole package. You gotta lock, dude. Coliseum is very good. I think the thing about Coliseum, right, is I just said it, right? Like XD is very expensive, but Pokemon Coliseum is also very expensive because the GameCube games are just stupidly priced. Yeah, like $175. I was lucky enough to be into retro gaming when I was really young, so I got this game back when it was like $20 in like probably 2013, like legitimately this time frame when the game was mad cheap. Like I probably wouldn't spend this on it today. I would just emulate it and steal it, but it's awesome. Coliseum is so good. Let me look through. I don't want to like go into the nitty gritty of some of these like weirder entries. I just want to do like the ones I know are really good. Which I think this might just be Pokemon Coliseum tier. I'm actually going to do that. Because this game is that good. And I'm sure XD is like equally as good. I just haven't played it. I'll do Pokemon Pinball. I think is really good. I'm going to do that one over the original. Because I have more experience with Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. But Carter knows this because we went to high school together. But I had hacked onto, or had found a way to get emulators on all of the school Chromebooks. Because I think there was like some Chrome web store application you could use, and then I had all of the Pokemon games on Google Drive file that I would just share to other kids, right? And Pokemon Pinball was low-key my game of choice. Like, all these other kids were played through like the mainline games, but I would love just playing Pokemon Pinball in class. Like, this elite game. Pokemon Go goes in S tier. The thing with Go is, I'll put it in A, because I'm not gonna lie, I have phases with Go. I'll play actively for a couple months and then we'll not touch it for a year, and I'll just keep the repeat process going on. But I don't like the game. I don't like raids, and I think that's my problem with it. But I'll put it here because its cultural impact is like totally real. Like 2016, when this game came out, it was absolutely crazy. Dude, you were like Jesus in middle school and you figure out how to get emulators on the school computers. Dude, the school tried to install like programs on all the Chromebooks in the school that would like be able to track your browser history, but because it was an application, like they spent all that money on that program for it to not stop kids from playing Pokemon in class. TCG Pocket is 100% A tier. Hold on. You saying that reminded me of something. Hold on. I'm opening up a Palkia pack right now because I want the full art Weavile EX. Way too bad. Hold on. Okay. Let me open the pack first and then I'll show off. There we go. Okay. Focus. There we go. Azelf. Eevee. Lickitung. Kricketune. Manaphy, okay. Dude, fuck Manaphy, by the way. That mon is annoying to fight against. Oh, dude, water type is just toxic. If you run water type actively online, you annoy me. But that's tough. Didn't get anything too hype. I'll do Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I have not played all of the Mystery Dungeon games, but I played a healthy handful. I really love Red Rescue Team. Like, I grew up on it. I love the remake on Switch, I think is also really good. I don't know if it's here or not. I'm not seeing the Switch. Low-key, they don't have any of the Switch games on here. I wonder how old this is. That's why. Last modified 2019. I don't think we're missing anything too significant, but new Pokemon Snap, which is pretty good, is not going to be here. And then the Red Rescue Team Deluxe is not going to be here. Dude, the teachers could see your screen, but because the emulator was an app, it went over the browser you were on and they could see it. What do you mean they couldn't see it, or they could see it and just didn't do anything about it? Because either way, that's funny. So I'll do Red Rescue Team, and then the other ones I have a lot of experience with, I will say are Pokemon. Where is it at? Hold on. I'll find it eventually. Super Mystery Dungeon, which I think is also pretty good. And then let me look real quick, y'all. I'm gonna look and see what Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on DS I have, and then that'll be the one I rank. Hold on. Okay. So I have Explorers of Time. So that's the one I'm gonna rank, because I have not played the other ones. But I think, where's Explorers of Time at? This one right here. I like it more than Super Mystery Dungeon for sure, but I think Red Rescue Team will always have my heart, just a little bit. But the Mystery Dungeon series is awesome, and I hope that they not bring it back, because it didn't, like, die. Because honestly, like, where's it at? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Or was it just Rescue Team DX? Yeah, not Red Rescue Team. Like, I really like this game. I don't like it more than the original because it does some weird, like, little things that I don't like. But I love how it looks. These HD, like, drawings of Pokemon are really cute. And it's still Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, like... Oh, hold on. I'm fraudulent. That's my bad, y'all. I didn't switch it over. But I do like this game a lot. My only issue is that, and sounds very minor, but it's like something that genuinely bothers me is, like, you know how in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon you can click A and do an attack that does, like, it doesn't consume anything and it does, like, good chip? This game doesn't have it, so you have to use moves for every encounter, which is, like, very little, but it's just extra resource management that I don't like. Like, yeah, and there's no, like, you have to use these moves. I don't know. It's a minor thing, but it makes me like it less than the original. And plus, I just have nostalgia for the original as well. What should I rank next? Okay, low-key, looking at this list now, I'm gonna move Pinball down, but it'll stay at the top of B. Yeah, that's fine. I got stuck on PP at the end of it when I played, yeah. Like, I just like, I don't know, I think having a button that you can use for just chip damage, because sometimes you'll attack once and you need like 3 more damage to get a kill, and it just feels bad to waste PP. And I would just rather have the option to, like, just hit it with, like, a weak attack that doesn't consume anything. I feel like Pokepark is a good B tier for me. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to see how this all plays out. I'm going to move the rest of the Mystery Dungeons over. Like, I think I have played Gates to Infinity, but I literally couldn't tell you a single thing about that game, so I'm just going to put it there. Do they not have Pokken on here at all? That's kind of wild that they don't have Pokken, because I don't think it's any of these games that I, like, moved on accident. Yeah. Do they really not have Pokken? Wow. That is interesting. Okay. Huh. Pokemon Shuffle, I'm putting in B, and I don't care what anyone has to say. Pokemon Shuffle is a mobile game. It's pretty old, and I think I still have it on my phone. And it's just a match 3 Pokemon game, but I really like it. And I'm going to put it in B tier. I haven't played OG Troze, but Battle Troze is another, I think it's like the same concept actually, like pretty much. But it's another match 3 Pokemon game, but I really like it. And I love match 3. I grew up on Bejeweled, and not grew up on Honey Pop, but I played Honey Pop, man. So I just like match 3 games a lot. Bro, last week I dropped 60 on Pokken thinking it'd be like Tekken. It wasn't. Yeah, Pokken's weird. It's the phase switch is so odd. Like the fact you go from 2D fighter to 3D fighter and it doesn't feel really consistent on when you change it's odd. It's an odd game. Pokemon Art Academy. I didn't play this, or not I didn't play this, but I didn't own it. It was my little brother's game, but I did try it. And it seems decent enough as like I don't know. Like as like an art learning game. It's as good of an art game that you can have on a 240p 3DS screen. Like, I like it for what it is. It's cute. If I was a little kid into Pokemon and that was into drawing, I'd love it. So I gotta respect it for that. Pokemon Quest is garbage. Actually, it's probably easier for me to cut through and just put the games that suck at the bottom to trim the fat. I've never given a shit about the Rumble games. Like, I like Rumble U because it's multiplayer, and multiplayer Pokemon is just fun. So, where's Rumble U? I think this is OG Rumble, which I never played, and this is Rumble U, which I will put at top of C tier. You fuck with Scribblenauts? I wouldn't say I fuck with Scribblenauts, but I grew up playing it with my little brother. Like, we had, I think it was Scribblenauts DC. Yeah, this one right here. We had this on the Wii U, and we'd play this a lot as kids. And I think, like, conceptually, it's really fun. I haven't gone back to it in a very long time, but I rock with it. Battle Revolution I've also never played, low-key. Ooh! Pokemon Conquest is that gas. Hold on. Okay. This game is awesome. Also, okay, hold on. I hate to be negative, right? I absolutely hate. You will never, in my YouTube channel's life, you will never see me title a video like this. It's a little thing, but I hate titles like this. I do. They ain't forget it, bruh. They didn't forget it exists. No one has forgotten this game exists. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You will never catch me titling a video, The Game That Time Forgot. Like, I'm sorry. Or yeah, the best game you've ever played. Like, bro, like, it's 2025. There are a bajillion YouTube videos with this titling. Can we please level that shit up? But can I just see, like, gameplay? No, that game is, like, Pokemon Quest is, like, not even trying to be Minecraft. It's just, like, bootious. Do you do that? Because I feel like you don't. Like, last time I checked your channel, I feel like you don't do that. I don't know. I'll have to look. I don't want to put you on blast if that's the case. But it's just, like, a personal thing. I don't know. I feel like I've seen video titles like that for, like, 10 years. And I'm just, like, so on it. Hold on. Can I find, like... I typed gameplay. Can I find, like, normal gameplay? Alright, whatever. This works. But it's like Pokemon Fire Emblem. And it's awesome. And I love it. Like, it's a Pokemon top-down isometric strategy game. Which is automatically up my alley. Bro, let me check if you do that. Because I don't really feel like you do. Last time I checked. Or at least it wasn't that egregious. Yeah, I feel like you don't do this. I feel like you don't. At least not to the degree that, like that, like, the Pokemon game that time forgot is like an oxymoron. It's a Pokemon game. Time's not gonna forget it, gang. Like, that time, like, this is not, like, it's not what I was, not the problem title I was saying earlier. But no, Pokemon Conquest is crazy slept on. It is so good. And then... And then Pokemon Picross is like, I like it, but it's definitely like a very limited game. Because it's just like you solve these puzzles based on these numbers. Like, so how it works is like, I don't even know how to, yeah, so it's like 3 and 3. So there's, where is the gaps of 3? So like, to make the image up top. So like, there's 3 here that are dead, and then these are alive, and then 3 dead, and that's the 3 and 3. I don't know how to explain Picross, but I like it. It was free to play, so I played it as a kid. I'll put it like top of C tier. I don't know. I'm gonna do Ranger last because it's probably the one that I like know the least as an adult. Like, I played it as a kid, but I like couldn't tell you anything about it at all. So I'll need you guys to sell me on Pokemon Ranger and where I should put it, because I think it was both you, Carter, and Billy were both talking about Pokemon Ranger at some point. Or maybe it was you, Pizza Pasta. That's my bad if it was, but it's one of y'all was talking about it. That little, oh, the little, but the time forget it though. I think people just lost it, you know? Ranger is so good. Let me look up gameplay for Ranger. Because I remember drawing circles around it, like around Pokemon on the bottom screen. And then I remember, like, the overworld was kind of cool. I remember enjoying, like, traversing the overworld. Like, a lot. Cole saying it's gas. It's like a puzzle game using Pokemon. Okay. I don't know. I thought, like, visually, like, the sprite work here is pretty good. And I remember enjoying, as a little stupid-ass kid, just drawing circles on the bottom screen, so. I don't know. These are games I need to run back. For sure. Because it has been a long, long time. A retrospective. Okay. I don't know why I clicked on this like it's going to show me footage. Like, it's going to be an edited video. Can I see, like, normal footage? There we go. Because I just want to see the overworld. Like, that to me is what will sell me on the game. More so than this capturing stuff. I never played Pokemon Dash, but I know it's like the Pokemon racing game. Yeah, like I remember because I think you could use the Pokemon you'd captured skills on the overworld, if I remember right. I also don't think I played original Ranger. I think I had like Shadows of Almia or whatever. Do I have to type in long play to get like extended footage? Holy bro. Just let me find like an hour of unedited footage wow. An hour of unedited footage. Because I feel like you could use like the Pokemon you've captured's powered. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Holy. This is why every video I make has a million jump cuts, by the way. It's because it's so hard for me to like speak sometimes. Is this footage sped up? No, it must be in post. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to find the footage, but I take y'all's word for it that it's good. And I remember having fun with it as a kid, so I'm going to put it in this tier with these other games that I remember being fun when I was a kid. I feel like B is pretty fair. Because I'm sorry, I don't think you guys could sell me that it's better than any of the games above, but I feel like this is pretty honest. And that's why I don't drink. Look, man, it's been one beer. But what do I want to rank next? I don't know what this is. I don't know how this... I think that's the Pokemon typing challenge. Do y'all know what that is? Hold on. Or Pokemon typing adventure. That's what it was. Okay. I think it might have been Japan exclusive. I feel like I might be lying, but I've never ever seen this in a store in my life. I don't think I've ever seen a physical copy of this game in my life. Yeah, they did. I think they sold like a keyboard with it that you could like plug into the DS or something crazy. Well, they had to because it's a typing game, but I'm gonna move Snap. I like Snap a lot, but I don't know if it's gonna hit that A tier for me personally. Because I played some new Pokemon Snap, and I think on-rail shooters to me are just like games I don't want to play for an extended period of time. And that's why Pokemon Snap OG is awesome, because you can beat the game in like 45 minutes. So it's like you get that perfect amount of Pokemon Snap before it starts to get kind of boring. But new Pokemon Snap adds new stuff, but I think it's just an on-rail shooter that's like a long game, and it's like I just want to move and have free will in this game. But Pokemon Stadium 2 is elite. I'm gonna put it there. I'll put Stadium 1 like, I don't know, here. I'll put it here. That seems fair. I just love the Stadium games because Carter in chat, in real life friend, we have played this game so many times. Just battling with the rental Pokemon, trying to cook up teams. playing the mini games. Like, there's so much fun multiplayer stuff to do, and it's why I want more. I know it sounds like super greedy for a Pokemon fan to say they want more of anything, right? Because there's just like, look at this list of games. But I want more like multiplayer console Pokemon games. Like, I know that Scarlet and Violet kind of had it with like how you could do co-op within the game, but like this being like a Pokemon party game that you can play with friends, or I don't know, is there any other examples of it on the list? Like Pokemon Rumble U is carried by the fact you can play it on the couch with some friends. Like if you played that game solo player or single player, you would be like bored out of your mind. But Stadium 2 is awesome. The animations are awesome. Hold on. Like the animations for this are so awesome. Hold on, what is this? Oh, and they have the voice announcers too from like... Yeah, no, this is awesome. Oh, no way they have that. Like where is this animation? Game Freak. It is 2025, and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks and runs like ass. And yet in the N64 era, we were getting animations like this for stuff. Like, it's unbelievable. But I love Stadium, and I always will. It's fun. Running Up Stadium is a classic party game. The battles are fun as fuck, and the mini games are fire. And it's up to 4 players. Yeah, and I like the Pokemon quizzes like you can do in there. I've never played the single player of Stadium because I feel like that's like not the point. Ah! Sorry, y'all. I punched my mic on accident. The Pokemon TCG on Game Boy Color, low-key, that game is super good. Hold on. Can I get, like... I don't know. I don't know why I'm on images. I need footage. Oh, here we go. The music for it's also super good. Like, it's mad underrated. But yeah, it's like a standard card RPG, like card game RPG.
Still got 20 HP left, but it's not a problem because we're gonna heart the cards. Draw Starmie, yeah. So now you've finally drawn a Starmie. You won the
I don't want commentary, I want the music, but whatever. Like, you see what I'm trying to say here. Like, or what I'm trying to show here. Like,
I'll take that. 10 damage for taking out a Bulbasaur. It's fine.
It's just super fun. Let me find the OST, hold on. I want normal battle. This song is super good. Once it goes. Yeah, no, this game is good. This game is awesome. That song just convinced me. Pokemon Puzzle League goes in poop sauce because it doesn't have what makes a Pokemon game Pokemon is Tetris Attack with Pokemon art. I've never played Pokemon Puzzle League. Let me look up footage of it. Because wasn't there 2 releases of the game? Like, I think there was an N64 one, and then there was also, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't there a Game Boy one as well? I don't know. Let me see footage. Here we go. This is fine. Yeah, there's like nothing Pokemon that's identifiable about this besides the fact that there's like Brock and Lorelei. Like, why is it saying Geodude over and over again? Yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. I like Tetris Attack for what it is. I think it's fun. I probably wouldn't put it in poop sauce because I think like it's fun enough. But I will probably, I don't know. I haven't played it. You know, I'm about to head out of here. I got work tonight. I'll tune back in later if you're still streaming, but if not, peace out. Peace, Carter. I'll probably wrap it up here soon-ish. Maybe I'll get like one more tier list in, but either way, you have a good shift, brother. Enjoy your day. I'm going to put Pokemon Duel here because I don't remember enough about it. And then Dream Radar is like... Make sure. Okay, there we go. Dream Radar is not. It's barely a game. It's kind of hard to like explain what Dream Radar is. It's like an extension of Black and White 2, where you have to use the 3DS gyroscope to hunt Pokemon. And the only reason I'm not going to put it in D tier because it's barely a game is because you could find like Tornadus and Thundurus and then transfer them into your game. And as a little kid, like blowing through Black and White with Thundurus on your team because you got it from Dream Radar is an awesome feeling. I don't know, this feels about right. Like, these are all, everything B and higher are like really excellent side games. But everything below is like, who cares? Like, Pokemon Quest is like actually such a deeply unserious game. Holy, okay, there we go. No Way Verlisify got 1 million views on this. Do y'all know who Verlisify is in chat? Or are you not educated? Because it's a funny piece of internet Pokemon lore. But I don't know, it's just garbage. Like, it's such like slop game. Like, I played it for like a couple of days to like try and figure it out, but I just don't care. Like, it's very obviously a mobile game that they put on console. I don't know, I feel pretty good about this list. Like, I like the order of everything. Low key. Nah, I can't do that. I kind of want to though. But yeah, I like this list. That's pretty good to me. And now it's time to hunt through the whatever potential interesting stuff or garbage could be on the tier maker website for Pokemon. If y'all see anything interesting, let me know. I'm just going to scroll through here and see if anything really sticks out to me. Pokemon TCG Pocket EXs could be fun. I'll pull that up maybe. And then like every Pokemon, like you are absolutely out of your mind if you do a tier list of 1,389 Pokemon. That's got to take an entire day, honestly. Pokemon characters, I just like, there's not very many ones that are like legitimately interesting past their designs. Pokemon waifus tier list, chat, what are we thinking? I don't know. I'll start the TCG Pocket tier list because that's probably going to be pretty easy. And then let me know if there's anything interesting y'all think up or cook up. All right. Shameless is going to be this tier. Garbage is going to be this tier. Markiplier did it. Yeah, and Markiplier, well, did he do a full tier list or did he do the Smasher Pass? Because I know he did like a Smasher Pass of every single Pokemon. Did Markiplier do a Pokemon tier list? No, he just did the Smasher Pass. That's different. No way there's multiple tier lists on the 72 Pokemon Markiplier would smash. Hold on. I want to see what... Yo, okay. Why the hell is this here? Why the hell is it? Okay, no, I'm getting out of here. I'm in too deep. Okay. I'm going to start with Shameless, which Shameless is going to be... I don't know. Do y'all play TCG Pocket? I know Billy said something about it earlier, but I don't know. Garbage tier. I'm going to put Zap. I think Electric type just sucks in TCG Pocket. Like, I think it's so bad. I think the EXs for it are all not good. I'll put Pikachu in here because at least like early in the game's lifespan, Pikachu was pretty decent. And like the ceiling of 90 damage for 2 energy is like pretty efficient. But the problem is he's 120 HP, which is the least of any EX. So he just gets annihilated by like a lot of shit. Celebi is Shameless. Moltres is very good. I don't know if it's Shameless. I won't say it's Shameless, but it's very good. Where's some of the trash ones? Licky Licky's trash. I think Aerodactyl's pretty trash. Not as bad as these guys, but definitely not good. And there's one more. Yeah, Cresselia is turbo garbage. Shameless. I'll put Darkrai's so Shameless. Especially with Weavile. Weavile I won't put next to it. But Darkrai's ability basically makes it so whenever you add energy to Darkrai, it does 20 damage to whatever's in front. or like whatever the enemy's active Pokemon is. And Weavile's move is called Scratching Nails. And it's 1 energy for 30 damage, but it does 70 if the enemy is taking damage. So what you can do is put 1 energy on Weavile, and then just have Darkrai constantly sending chip at the guy in front, and then you're just ripping 70 damage attacks for 1 energy. Which is just so energy efficient, it's insane. A little off topic, but I had an idea for a Pokemon movie swimming around in my head, where the Pokemon crash into Earth from a meteorite, and Red and Gary uncover the mystery of Oak's assassination. That's crazy. Like the Pokemon like Big Bang. I would be interested in something like that, where they like go completely off the wall and it's not canon and they just do whatever the hell they want. I feel like that's kind of like, was it Pokemon Origins? I don't know if Pokemon Origins is non-canon or not, but something like that. I think water type is just super broken, and it might not be the cards themselves being super broken, but more so like Manaphy plus Misty is like just an insane amount of energy generation that it's hard to keep up with. Especially with Gyarados, who is like so borderline shameless. Because what Gyarados does is it basically gets rid of a random energy from your side of the battlefield. Or I think it's from the entire battlefield, but it feels like it happens on my side more often than not. So what this means is that they pop Misty or they pop Manaphy and get a ton of free energy, and then they start taking your energy away with an EX that has 180 health and does 140 damage. And it's like, you just can't win. It's so hard to win against this with anything that's not either in the Shameless tier or like another water type deck that can equally generate mana to try and keep up. It's so infuriating and just annoying. I hate it. I hate running into water decks online, but the problem is electric and grass types suck in TCG Pocket. So like there's no counterplay that's that good. It's annoying. Like none of the water EXs are bad. Like I'm gonna put, I think Starmie's ridiculous. Same thing with Articuno. I'll put Articuno there for now. Blastoise is really good, Lapras is good, and Palkia is good. Like, there's no water type deck you can do that's like bad. I think Pachirisu like slightly better than Pikachu, but the electric type stinks. I don't think Yanmega's good either, because it's anything that makes you discard energy is like pretty bad most of the time, unless it's something like Infernape, which is just broken. Not broken, but it is insanely strong, especially with Moltres, which Moltres generates energy. Mewtwo EX is shameless. If you run the Gardevoir Mewtwo deck, like, fuck off. You're annoying. Wigglytuff is not good. Pidgeot's not good. Mismagius is not good, but it's probably better than these guys. All right, G, I'm peacing out. You have a good steam. Thank you for popping by, Billy. You have a good one. Appreciate you. The reason Oak was assassinated was so the government would use its Pokemon research to create me. That's crazy. I would love if they did like a dark like approach, and they lore dropped like how the Pokemon government works and stuff like that. Like that could be interesting. Mewtwo is really good, but I don't think it's broken. I think it's like really honest. Charizard is good, but I think it's so you need so much energy to get it going that sometimes you can lose before you get it going, I find. I think Exeggutor is pretty decent. Venusaur is like whatever. I like Arcanine more than Charizard, just because I think 120 damage for 3 is like probably better than 200 for 4, just because energy efficiency is like so key. You missed a whole ass lore dump in the last message, gang. My bad. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Oak's a mad scientist from rural Maine. we got the Pokemon region, or the Pokemon world taking place in the U.S. Who invented the Pokeball to get deer out of his yard. Nurse Joy was the only doctor at the veterinarian who could patch up Reg's Charmander. And the reason Oak was assassinated was so the government could use his Pokemon research to create Mewtwo. See, this sounds like, instead of it being like a Pokemon world government, like that's some shit the US government would do. They would find that some dude found the ability to capture creatures in all of this crazy research, and they would absolutely use it for military reasons. Gengar is pretty garbage. I don't like Machamp either. Marowak's cheap. Gallade's easy. And I think Dialga's very good. I don't know. I'll put it there. This feels pretty honest. I think the TCG like card game is fucking rad, and I love it, and I'm addicted to it, and I spend way too much money on it, and it's unhealthy. I'm gonna check the waifus tier list for funny, even though I'm not ranking 75. That is gonna take forever. Are we? I thought we were gonna see like trainers and like characters, not. I think that shows that it's time for me to peace out. God, that is okay. No, that I've seen enough. I've had enough. I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. But I appreciate y'all for stopping by on the stream. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. I hopefully will have a new video coming out beginning of next week. I'm not going to say end of this week because that is probably not realistic. Not just the first movie, which takes place in the US. The second movie will take place in Johto, and the rival will be interchangeably referred to as Silver and Poopy Butt Stain. That would be fun. Like, I feel like, I don't know if you... Here. Pizza Boss, before I go, I'm going to... Have you ever heard of Pokemon Reborn? Because that, like, features to me a lot of, like, what, like, thematically you're trying to talk about here. In terms of, like, it's the Pokemon world, but it's gone to poverty and gone to shit, and there's like genetic mutations going on with Pokemon. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like a Garbodor that's like a super Garbodor because of just the sheer disarray that the region is in. Yeah, Pulse Garbodor. Or Dimension, yeah. Like, I don't, it's, yeah. So I don't know. That sounds like to me like it's in a similar vein to what you're talking about right here. Oh, I just pulled it up and then I didn't switch over. My bad, yo. Hold on. Yeah. But I feel like you would fuck with this, like, just thematically and conceptually. And it's one of like my favorite Pokemon fan games, just because it's so different and it's fun. But I think that's all I got, because mainly the beer has gone through my system, and I need to take a piss. And I'm tired. It's been a long day. But I appreciate you again for stopping by and hanging out with me at all. As always, I will be streaming here again in a week or so. I like streaming on Monday or Tuesdays in the beginning of the week. I don't know. Works best for me. I feel like whenever I stream on weekends, less people show up, because I think people have lives and aren't trying to watch me talk about Pokemon for 2 hours on a weekend. But again, appreciate you. Love y'all. And